Texting on the podcast. He's texting.
Sorry, I'm so freaking popular. I gotta just send all my SMSs to my friends.
My headphones volume is way too loud.
Oh, and then I bumped the table. I didn't mean to.
This is a disaster. Well, I guess we didn't go. Are we ready to roll? I decided to surprise you with the texting one, so
That's
no wonder
good.
it's a disaster already. Which one am I?
You're number 2.
Okay.
Because you smell like poo.
Can you say it a little quieter as I'm doing?
Number 2, Eddie.
Thank you.
Yeah, turn that down. There you go.
That seems right. Here, hold on. That is. There we go. I got it. It's the same volume for everyone. It's the same volume for everyone. It's only my feedback in my headphones. And let's fucking go.
Dude, hey! We didn't count down.
I'm done doing it.
I got cut from the glue on this can a little bit.
Hold on. What do you mean?
It poked under my fingernail and there's a little blood I'm bleeding. Just a teeny micro.
Hold on. Well, that was on camera. Can we sue LaCroix?
Holy shit!
We got a fucking case on our hands. Show your fingy. I don't see any blood.
It's really minimal, but we have to hide
No, it's not. Don't say it's minimal, because then we don't have a fucking case.
I said it's really I'm mauled. I'm really mauled is what I said.
He was mauled by a LaCroix.
Also, in Spanish, maul means bad, so I'm muy mauled.
Your Honor, clearly you can see my client has been mauled by this LaCroix can.
Not even mauled. Dare I say muy mauled?
Overruled. What's up, dude? We both went home, which was great.
Oh, God, we went home. It
was so great going home. I had some deep dish pizza. You know me.
Tell me about it.
It was deep. It was real deep. I just had some lose. It was great. It was so great to see some family, be vaccinated, come back. We got a lot on our plate though. We got about a week and a half before going home again. Mm-hmm. And we're putting a lot on ourselves, I would say.
Oops. Also, next week's guest, you guys are going to puke. You're just going to puke.
You're going to fucking puke.
You're just going to see it and just go, pretty much. That'll be you guys.
That'll be you guys. You'll be looking so fucking dumb, and you'll be listening dumb if you're an audio listener.
That's it.
I saw somebody say that one of our bits made them almost crash their car in the car. And so my message to them is next time, crash, because then we get a better headline. Podcast so funny, person dies in car crash.
Subheading, boys sue LaCroix.
Boys support boys, boys sue LaCroix.
I like that. Do you think if we sued LaCroix enough that we could fully take it over and rename it to La Boy?
I don't think so. I don't think that's how lawsuits work. I don't think they hand you over. I don't think it's a Willy Wonka type golden ticket type scenario.
What if we say we could easily get tens of billions from you, but we will forego any payout if you just rename it to La Boy?
That's where we get it. What do you think would be the Willy Wonka mascot for LaCroix? Who would that guy be?
Oh, his name would be...
I don't like him already.
I don't like him.
If it was a Willy Wonka type person for LaCroix, it would just be like, you taste a little bit of that lemon. It's a new invention we came up with. Tastes a little bit like lemon.
Just sort of. One of my favorite tweets ever was they said LaCroix sounds like you were drinking club soda and then somebody yelled the name of a fruit in another room.
And people will be like, they'll be like, oh, you guys drink LaCroix, it tastes like shit. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't want it. I just don't want a bunch of sugar. That's it.
Also,
I choose water most of the time.
I used to think that people were saying this to justify just like, oh, no, I'm drinking, it's cool. That saying it tastes good, but it tastes good to me now.
It does to me. Lemon tastes good to me.
I like a lot of, I had beach plum. It was damn good the other day.
I've had a couple of LaCroix flavors. I had the key lime one. Disgusting.
Yeah, don't put creaminess in there.
It tastes like cotton candy, and that's not, which again, I have to say, and I know this is controversial, I don't understand the appeal to cotton candy grapes. If you want cotton candy, eat it. If you want a grape, eat it.
Here's the only thing cotton candy grapes are good for is saying, hey, you ever had a grape that kind of tastes like fucking cotton candy? There, now you've had it. Don't ever purchase those.
That's the thing. It's for that little trial one, and people be like, oh, I don't know. I love those. And it's like, fine, but it tastes, I would say, too much like cotton candy, where you've completely removed the grape. Yeah. And grapes are great. Yeah. What do we need fucking cotton candy flavoring for a fruit for?
It's no good. And then it's just like, since it tastes so much like cotton candy, then you're just left there thinking, I am just eating like a pussy boil of cotton candy right now. The texture's not matching the taste, guy.
You know what just hit me that made me feel bad?
Was it my fist?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you not notice if you punched me in the face?
I am just assaulting so many people I don't even know.
I was going to say the cotton candy thing sounds a lot like two guys who would say that at a party and be like, we should start a podcast, man.
Oh.
And I'm like, we're wasting people's time with our cotton candy grape takes.
So yeah, no, I got another 20 on this.
I mean, essentially that's what this podcast is. It's those two guys who said we should start a podcast, but it's I would say a little above average from what those normal guys would make.
Yeah, we got cardstock paper instead of printer paper to cut out these on.
The problem with during the pandemic for this is that these walls sat behind this table where I eat my food all the time. And a lot of them just got scraped by chairs over a year. And so we need to cut new ones because these are all wrinkly and shitty now.
And Eddie got so much marinara all over these things.
You guys can't see some of the walls where we hit all the marinara stained ones. I love my Mozzie sticks. I love my mozzarella sticks. And sometimes I've been known, even at parties, sometimes I'm in the middle of dipping and I get really excited and I talk and I point like Harrison Ford does in everything with a mozzarella stick full of marinara on the front of it, and sometimes it gets in people's eyes. Sometimes it gets on the podcast set.
What are you gonna do?
Next time, maybe I'll have some mozzarella sticks on the podcast I can demonstrate for everybody. What do you think?
That sounds good. Also, you didn't even tell him, I don't know if you still do this, but before we moved out, every time that we'd get those matzo sticks, at the end of the night, Eddie would save a couple extra ones when they were nice and rigid and kind of cooled down, and he would open about 6 little cups of marinara sauce, and he would do the In the Air of the Night drum solo into the cups with the sticks.
It was really impressive in my head, but I'm sure from an outside perspective it was just me slamming some breaded cheese into some red sauce.
I completely agree with you. Super astute observation.
Wow, you have such a talent for this.
Well, you're good.
It's weird. I feel like, especially with us getting to hang out again, I feel like hang out in person again. I feel like our dynamic has not even changed an inch of not being roommates anymore. Mm-hmm. You know what it is? I think you were on the rise and grind with video stuff so much that like I see you about the same amount.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, well, especially at that time, my upload schedule was embarrassing. But back in like 2019, I feel like
every time we were outside, I was like, oh my God, don't recognize us.
I would just stick in my room and play video games and do that most of the time. But I don't know. I was in a real funk in 2019 with content. I don't know why.
Oh.
And now I'm more of a machine.
Now we're funky with content.
Got multiple channels. Which is, again, Burback channel. New video. Oh, God. It is up in the air whether we'll hit this, but it might be out today.
Might be out right now, you fucking idiot.
Either way, the link for the channel's down below. Tony is narrating in this one as well with me.
Pretty rad.
You want to hear Tony's voice? You fucking click the link and subscribe, I guess.
It pretty much just sounds like Beaker. So,
what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna go, me, like Beaker.
Okay,
but
so what had happened was I think I interrupted you at the perfect time by accident, and I interrupted the Beaker impression. And in the future, if I interrupt you and I say what you're gonna say, just keep moving if you have a Beaker impression ready to go.
So keep moving with it. Just keep rolling out of my mouth.
No, don't do the impression. We'll keep moving with the conversation.
Cool. I got a Buttons and Honeydew in here too, in case we need to. So
I
Beaker's friend.
love the two of them. Those two Muppets are maybe the best Muppets.
They're good.
They're not the star Muppets, but boy, are they fun.
They're great. I like them. Statler and Waldorf are also great.
They're the best. They're the best there. Mm-hmm. And even in new stuff, they're funny.
I like the stoned out band members.
They're good too.
Hey man, what's going on, dude? I always love them. Animal's good.
Yeah, it sucked that Animal fucking killed Kermit though.
That
wasn't cool.
It was vehicular manslaughter, but the vehicle wasn't even moving. He just picked it up and hit him with it.
Yeah, and in really poor taste to do a white Ford Bronco for it because it's just like that's already been done in crime. What are we doing committing new crimes in a white Ford Bronco?
The Muppets used to be champions and pioneers of comedy, and now they're just kind of rehashing.
I have a question for you.
What?
If you got a call and you were like, Eddie, and this is like, pretend this is real.
Yep.
Eddie just robbed a bank and like the police are chasing him.
Yep.
And this is like, it's 100% real. They go turn on the news and you saw me in the same Ford Bronco that OJ drove away in. Mm-hmm. I'm in the chase around LA in that Bronco, do you laugh for at least a moment? This is real, though. I would chuckle, I think.
I would film it just in case.
Imagine if you're trying to grapple with me committing a real crime, but I'm also kind of doing a bit at the same time.
Yeah, I would have a profound respect for your commitment to the bit.
I don't know if I'd laugh in the moment, but I think after I went to jail, you'd be like, I think if we do one of those traditional glass calls,
yeah,
I think you're coming up going, dude,
what are you
doing?
Where'd you get that?
I go,
I had to keep the tradition alive.
And then you don't hear me, and then you go, no, pick up the phone, and then I pick it up, and we have one of those traditional calls. Do they do that for real?
I don't know. They still do on TV shows, so
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's ever been a thing.
I think it has been. Yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to let me put myself in the position, hold the phone up to my ear.
Hold up. Now that I got it here? Yeah, that's real.
Hello? Are you incarcerated?
Also, one huge pet peeve, I made a whole video on it with the generational stuff, is the generational gatekeeping, where people will be like, can you believe, we do this for a phone? Audio listeners, I'm doing the classic, pinky thumb
Hang
phone
loose.
thing. They're like, watch a kid do it. Hold up a phone to your ear. And they do it like they're holding a smartphone. They're like, what the hell? What's going on? It's like, yeah, that's how things progressed.
Yeah, what's the... Gotcha.
We are dated doing this. This doesn't make any fucking sense anymore.
Yeah, but it looks cool, though.
It does look better because you're talking into your pinky and you're hearing through your thumb, which is fun.
True. Plus, then you have something to do. If you're pretending to put the call on hold, you go, hey, Eddie, I'm going to do another Beaker impression. Okay, what were you saying? I didn't actually do it. I just was saying.
I got really scared that you were going to do it.
I will do it again, though.
I have a real fear of Beaker impressions.
That's
specifically.
Okay. I'll do it again, so just make sure you're prepped, but that's fine.
Here's a big event for me, and again, this is not an ad. I told you I was going to wait for the podcast, but then I just told you before. My favorite, trashiest fast food item just surprise came back today, and it's the fucking naked chicken chalupa from Taco Bell. It is trash food. This is not an endorsement. It ruins me when I have it, and it makes me feel terrible. But God, I love it. Fried chicken taco. The shell is the chicken with a little spicy avocado ranch and some shitty lettuce and tomato and cheese.
I want to eat that tonight. I'm so glad then because last night I went out and I almost ordered Taco Bell at you ever have 1 a.m. rolls around and you go, oof. Now I feel pretty healthy relative to how late I've stayed up or how unsober I am right now. And I could probably withstand this right now.
Yep.
But I made the decision. I said, no, it would be delicious for about 40 minutes and then it would suck for the next 15 hours. So
I'm
don't
proud
do
of
that.
you. I think I've gotten a little better at that. I think especially when we first moved out here, because you had already lived some college years. I had never been living on my own before. Anytime that thought came in, I was falling to it. I was ordering late night Taco Bell because I was like, I can for the first time. No one's gonna say a thing.
I have such a fucking problem with impulse control most of the time, and especially when I look back on even how I used to treat my body in college. I don't know how I survived.
I don't know how you survived either.
I would most nights of the week I would be drinking with the boys were chilling and stuff at the house. We'd be doing stuff the social aspect of it is that everyone was drinking all the time. And I was really lucky because we weren't in some sort of frat or any sort of shit like that where it's just aggressive and stuff. It's just hey, it was always cool stuff. I'd come home and it'd be we got all these boxes. We're making a fort. Grab a beer. So it was great. But I used to most nights I would get Topper's Pizza delivered. And I would get a full size, at least 12 to 14 inch pizza, pepperoni and jalapeno.
It's the jalapeno as well to add insult to injury.
I would eat almost the whole thing almost every night. And almost every other morning, too, I'd wake up and it would just be excruciating. In the morning, my stomach is killing me. And I'd be like, why? But you forget so quick.
It's such a hard thing to do as well, though, because it's it is a calorie intake thing. And once you start looking, that's when we had that discussion, a long time ago. We've talked about it on the podcast before of tallying up calories.
Yeah.
But then if you use the apps, they'll help for a bit, but they're so ready to drag you into an eating disorder. You know what I mean? They're so I had to, even when I occasionally will use those calorie counting apps when I'm trying to get back on track, but I had to turn off. It was I had set certain weight loss things, but it would tell me nutrition shit, and I'd have one thing and it would be in the red, too much protein. It's I can't live my life having the perfect level of things every day. And if I tried to do this, my brain would be wired in a really unhealthy way.
Yeah, it'd be
so
shitty.
It's weird. It's like you can get on track by knowing calorie stuff, and then it'll really, trap you if you go too far.
Yeah, that's true. I've sort of just stopped. We've said it every podcast since we've been back. I'm still really light right now. We
look great. We're sexy
hot.
boys. We're hot.
We're telling you every week we're hot.
This is the hot version of the podcast. The second we switched the thumbnail, and we did the new updated intro, we're much hotter than we used to be.
Very hot.
That's what we're saying.
I plan on having some accelerated weight gain in the next few months. But for right now, at this stamp in history, if I die tomorrow, I'm hot.
Wait, you plan on accelerated weight gain?
I mean, I'm not that I'm leading towards it.
Okay, I thought it was on the calendar, like June, we're getting big,
June
baby.
15th, I'm going to be 40 more pounds here. No, but yeah, I'll probably get pretty torqued up again. I'm just eating so much shit, dude. Yo, last night I had legitimately, me feeling the need to tell multiple friends one of the greatest meals I've had in my entire life.
Well, I gotta hear it now. Holy shit.
First time going out getting KBBQ outside.
Okay.
Fucking gorgeous, dude.
That's great. I saw Sabrina post to Instagram, and I was like, Gus must be taking the photo there because I see little choppy sticks coming out at the bottom there.
That's me.
I can this talent I have. I can spot Gus's thumbs from a mile away.
Yep, that's me.
And what was I gonna say? I saw it and I was like, I forgot about cream barbecue. I gotta fucking have it again.
Wow, I've never gone out to a place where they actually cook it at the table like that, and you can pull the meat off.
Oh, it's the best.
Holy shit!
It was like I think second date for me and Chrissy. She took me to one, and I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Why have I not been doing this before?
It was just I went into it because I have a hard time getting out of habits and stuff. If I find a food that I like, I'm gonna eat that for months.
We're very much alike in that way, where once we try a new thing that's good, it gets added to the roster, possibly forever, or at least hard for a couple of months.
Yeah, I just looked and I did a little rough math, and since we moved into this new house here, there is a place where I go to get a breakfast sandwich, and I probably minimum 4 out of 7 days in a week I go and I get that same breakfast sandwich every single day for breakfast, and like a little smoothie.
We're very much habit boys. We've talked about it before.
I just went in there last night, and I was a little less than sober, and I went there and I just said I'm starving, and everything before me I said I'm going to try it, and it's going to be a cool taste. I'm not going for that usual savory that I look. Let's try this. And I was like, a new kind of kimchi, this pickled cucumber, ooh, fermented bean sprouts shut. Oh, get it all in there, dude.
There you go. Yeah, I had that same attitude, especially because I was on like my second or third date. It was actually third. Third, like official going to do a thing.
Yeah.
And that's always great because you're like, well, I don't want to seem weird. Mm-hmm. And then I tried new things. And it was the same thing when Chrissy and I went to Disney after we first started dating, where I was like, I want to go on those rides that I'd been kind of scared of for a while. So I went on the Guardians Tower of Terror. Wow. But I'm glad I did it.
Yeah. I hate that ride. And I'm usually really fucking good with ride shit. But
you went on the Guardians version or just Tower?
Guardians.
I was always, as a kid, terrified of Tower of Terror because I went to Disney World when I was 4, only time I ever went, and I remember my older sister and my dad going on it, and I was like, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen. It's just a tower and it's a huge drop, and it's made to scare you. I liked with Guardians that the new version is like super fun, where they blast like Guardians music. The joy and excitement for me is a better feeling than sheer terror in the drop.
That's it. This isn't me just trying to be tough. I don't get afraid of them. I felt like I was gonna puke like my guts out.
That's the thing is
fuck that shit.
I enjoyed it, and for people that don't know, I mean, who doesn't know Tower of Terror? But that wasn't like for people that don't me going like, oh shit, you suck or anything. But with the drop for it, it's falling down a building.
Yeah,
and they figured out how to make you fall down a building and still survive. And I stepped off that thing, and I was like, whoa, my body's going through some stuff right now.
Oh yeah,
because of course you're falling down a building and then going back up and falling down again.
Absolutely, dude. I love the big drop ones, though. Did you ever go to, like, Valley Fair in Minnesota? Probably not, because that's just in my neck of the woods.
I actually don't think I've ever been to Minnesota ever in my life.
Wow.
I've been to a lot of states in the country, but as far as more northern type ones, Wisconsin's kind of what I dipped up into mostly.
My brain here was the 5 seconds that just transpired in my brain since you said I've never been to Minnesota. I went, oh my god, dude, you're not really missing anything.
There's some things you like, though, that I'd like to, I would.
Well, here's the thing. If I was put in a room and they said, you could eat that pudding or a rock, I'd be like, well, I'm forced to eat one or two things. The pudding's fine, but then I don't go out and I'm like, yeah, this fucking pudding I had when I was locked into this room was the best thing I ever ate. You know what I mean? That's Minnesota. There's some good shit there. I mean, yeah, Twin Cities, I honestly really love the Twin Cities. Like, it's gorgeous. There's a lot of cool theaters and shit there. Like, there's a couple of, like, improv troupes that come do shows and stuff. There's some cool, like, there's a great arcade bar called Up Down in Uptown, which is pretty fucking cool.
I like that. That's fun.
Classic arcade shit. But yeah, I mean, otherwise you're getting most of what you would need from like a city experience here or anywhere else, but way better, you know? Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm still sure though there's a bunch of charm things there that you can't get.
Totally.
Any city has that stuff. But one thing which reminded me what I'm really excited for. And it's a thank you and also an apology to some of a lot of our listeners.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for the Chicago show that we announced when we came back. I don't know if we've talked about it since, right? If you heard us talk about it on sale, we did not expect it to sell out by 2 p.m. that day.
Yeah.
We really thought we'd be pushing it for like a week or two. So one, thank you. But sorry to people that we weren't more rushed. I made a subreddit post that day and was like, hey, get in before. I know you guys are real dedicated here. I want to make sure, and I think hopefully I got some people. But I don't know if we're going to be adding another show there, but we will be doing other shows every once in a while across the country. That's what we settled what we really want to do, right?
Yep, we want to make them little special events and stuff. So it's like, obviously Eddie and I are going to do our own host of individual and collective stuff too.
Yeah.
But we want to say every once in a while, boom, here's a big show together.
I think mainly for us, it's like we have so much, not only with our streams and like our own channel stuff, but we both want to do like touring, like stand-up stuff as well. And it's like the podcast as a tour, I'd much rather do the one-off shows. So it's not like we would have to just give up so much of our own stuff to do that, you know? But I'm just really excited. And also, I'm working on it now. I don't have anything to say. But if you missed the Chicago show and getting a ticket, I'm trying to the same weekend do like a Yikes pop-up thing. Obviously, Gus, that invite is open. We will be there, but if you have plans to and you want to go see the city more, that's fine.
I'm going to a Yipes activation.
That's not a real thing. It's a Yikes pop-up shop.
Sorry.
I'm trying to work on it so people who missed the tickets there can still like come and hang out and do something before. And then people who are going to the show can also see me or us like a day or two before.
Beautiful.
But it's not a thing yet, so I'll fucking tell you when it is. That's it.
I hate you. Look at me. I hate you. I don't have anything to announce, but I was just going to say earlier when we were talking about like getting into the swing of stuff, when you were talking about like, oh yeah, I see you the same amount now because you're doing the video shit. I'm maybe problematically going to start ramping shit up again with stuff.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm uploading probably 2 or 3 times a week now.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
And most of them I'm going to have a lot of shorter ones.
They're more stocked up from you and Sven, right? So you're not ramping it up as in working. You're doing a lot of work in one time and not surrounding your week with a ton of work all the time.
That would be the ideal situation.
Good. For you, I would hope that is it because I don't want you to overwork yourself, buddy. I care about you.
Thank you. And while that's not what I'm doing, one hopes that I could get to that point someday. But I do have some stock up spots. So, I mean, like as of recording, I'm probably sitting on like 6 or 7 sketches. And then I'm just thinking like, I keep having all these shorter video ideas and stuff. And it was really nice talking to like Jack last week and stuff. And just getting back into the swing of things now of reminding myself I could just start trusting. That's kind of funny. Let's just shoot that quick.
Yeah.
And I'm putting that out now. So, boom.
Yep. I think there's this kind of wave you ride with doing YouTube stuff where it's like, oh, fuck it, throw anything at the wall until it works. And then it starts working and you get like too kind of not like high on yourself, but you're like, I got to keep this where everything I put out has to be a fucking masterpiece. And then you get to a point where you're like, that's literally not possible. So just anything that you feel is fun, do it. You know, like that's what I learned, especially even with my own videos. Is like still doing research in big ones, but if I have a real fun one, don't be like, well, do people care? Just make it, you fucking idiot.
Get the fuck out of here. The thing is, though, I'm reminding myself now when I was going through college and shit about the ad rates are so
for super short videos?
They've now lowered them even more. Like,
Didn't you have a video that had like 100K views and you made like 40 cents off of it?
Yeah, at the time when we were doing the adpocalypse shit. I had this one. Can I even tell you right now? I can look it up right here. This chainsaw one that I just made. All right. Here's how bad the ad rates are right now.
Which, again, I want to stress, we're doing fine.
We're fine.
Yeah, it's not like YouTube's fucking killing us, man.
But for context, if you're a creator that is trying to make like shorter form content,
get an extra side hustle while you're doing it.
Yeah. So this one is not the egregious of like 40 cents or whatever. But as of recording this, my chainsaw video has 1.3 million views and it made $45.
Really?
Yeah. Which is like pretty bad.
I mean, I guess it's like there's one small ad on it, so I guess so.
Yeah.
But man.
But you'd still think that it'd be.
You still think it'd be like $100.
Yeah, give me a scundo there.
Give me a clean scundo, not a 45er.
Anyway, so I'm sloughing out a bunch of those little fun ones now too. So it's fun to pepper those in amongst more medium to big uploads. So.
Well, let me ask you something.
What?
Do you want to get into some preguntas?
Okay.
Let's do it. Why are the scissors here? Oh, you grabbed them for the package?
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Shit.
Why'd you say that yes so loud? We're right here. We got feedback.
Because I sit down and Eddie's always asking questions like, how was your day? How was going home? And it's just like, yeah.
Get out of my face, dude.
When is it enough for you?
I mean, we kind of have a podcast to do, so if you're real annoyed at us asking each other questions, I'd maybe get into a new profession.
I didn't think that'd be part of the deal when we started this thing.
I thought we were going to sit and just enjoy each other's company.
Dude, tell them where they can follow us on Twitter.
At Gus Buckets, it's not at Gus Johnson, just wanted to stress that. And at Eddie Burback, not verified. Did you see the Twitter update today that I tweeted?
No, what did they do?
They're saying that they're changing their policy where you can more apply to getting verified. Mm-hmm. And so they're trying to say they're opening it up a little bit. Okay. I don't believe that they're going to verify me still. I've had too many times. You remember there's 1,000 days ago? Not really, but a long time ago on the podcast. I think we were in person where I was like, I might get verified in the next couple of weeks.
No.
What happened with that thing?
That didn't happen.
I don't want to talk about the private stuff, but that seemed like a pretty clear. I was going to get it.
The private stuff is Eddie was about to get verified, and then he showed his privates on Twitter, and they said,
that's not what happened.
They did that.
I didn't show my privates on Twitter.
Jack said that it was not
I showed
films.
it. I sent a PNG to Jack, the owner of Twitter, in an email.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I didn't tweet it out to everyone. Very big difference.
Emphasis on
and I said, hey, Jack, verify this, you nutbag. And so I don't think that it helped my chances.
Did he open it? Did he have red receipts on?
Yeah, no. He actually responded and said, wow-a-wee-wah. But he said, I love it, but I can't verify this.
You understand. I don't think this will work out.
You understand. I'm Jack from Twitter.
Can't. I have at Jack, dude. I can't be doing this shit. Anyway, ask us your preguntas and we'll fix your life. At the 808 Ohana says, who is your favorite Super Mario character?
I'm assuming we're like our go-to pick for the other games, right?
Yeah.
I always picked Yoshi for some. Yoshi or Luigi. I don't know why. I like Luigi more than I like Mario. Mario's kind of a prick.
Yeah, and also...
Is it okay to say prick still?
Yeah, prick is fine. Right?
Okay. I think so.
I feel like if you say a word and you don't know it's shitty, then you kind of get off like scot-free until you
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true with most words.
Prick.
Okay.
That's fine. I said it more than you, so I'd take more of the heat in my butt. I got you, dude.
Thanks, dude.
I would say also a lot of the time Luigi arguably had the better powers, if depending on the games, you know, because it'd be like Mario. Everyone wants to rush to Mario. That's why he's that lost leader thing. You get him in the door at the Mario, you hit him with the fucking Luigi. He's way better.
Yeah,
you know?
He's just the regular default guy. Mm-hmm. Luigi's got some spice on him.
Exactly. He's got a little bit of that basil on him there, guy. I would say probably I always like more obscure side characters that aren't
They're
like
fun too. Like Ludwig.
Ludwig is so weird, dude. Baby Bowser is kind of fun too.
Uh-huh.
Because his name's just got baby in the name.
Did you see the Mario Golf thing?
No, what?
There's a Mario Golf game, and there's a game type for it where you all just sprint across the field and try and speed golf with like Mario Kart power-ups and shit.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it sounds really fun. It's for Switch, so you can do it with the motion controls.
I do like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in there.
I think that'll be a fun party one.
I'm in there. I'm playing it. I love golf games, though, too. We were playing some Wii golf the other day. That's some fun shit.
That was super fun, just hooking up the Wii U when we were all here. It was great. I can't wait until we got to do a Wii stream.
Yeah, dude.
I want to do a Wii Sports stream. I have the full hookup here. I got everything going.
Whenever you use the word "we" in a sentence, I always like to pretend like that we're Scottish and we're just saying like, "Hey, we got to do a Wii stream sometime,
There you
guy."
go.
You
Just
know?
a Wii stream.
Just do a
No,
little Wii
not a big
stream.
one.
No, it's one.
Also, as we're talking about this, people are going to ask. We have not started planning the Mario Kart tournament, but honestly, I'm realizing now we can start doing that, and we should start doing that now.
Oops. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get in there. Fuck, what was I going to say? This had nothing to do with what we were talking about. But I wanted to share a hint of personal excitement. I go to sleep every night and I listen to ambiance shit, and I'm always so fucking mad because 90% of the ambiance stuff out there, like I want to get like a video game ambiance or, you know, just this kind of vibe. People come so close to getting it right, and then they just fuck up something basic. Like it's a stupid framing, you know. Like it's like I get some 4K Minecraft rain theme stuff, and then they'll have the fucking frame be like, why'd you stand in front of that tree? Why'd you move like 2 feet to the left? And I found a channel that is way smaller and has almost no views
And perfect ambiance?
perfect fucking ambiance right now.
What you're talking about here.
I gotta give him a small shout out here. 8,000 subs, Virtual Conflux.
Let's
That's
see.
some good
Give me
shit.
an example. Give me the best one.
The best one.
Show me the best one right now.
Let me show you what I fell asleep watching last night, Eddie.
So you're throwing it up on the TV. You're using the like white noise and also the vibe of the screen, is what you're telling me?
Absolutely. So, and keep in mind, this is 4K 60 FPS, even though it's going to look compressed as shit. Here's what I fell asleep looking at last night, dude. Underwater Minecraft.
Oh, that's nice.
that
Oh,
looks
yeah, I
good.
like that.
They got shit like, and then
Is there audio to it?
yeah, here, you want to hear it?
Yeah, right in the mic. Ooh, a little closer to the mic just in case. That's a little scary. You fell asleep to that?
Yeah, I'm not as scared of no ghosts, so.
This sounds horrible to fall asleep to. The frame is great,
industrial.
and the person nailed it. But you just want to hear those fucking...
Yeah, I love it. Here's what I did the night before. Look at this one.
The immaculate vibes there. But I have so many questions now on your sleep preferences. Those are so different. Does
Yeah.
it just not matter to you?
I change it up every night because I like to wake up and make it think like, oh, you remember, I can't just go to sleep. I need to fool my brain into thinking you're trying to stay awake. So when I
Right.
wake up and I go, all is well at that little Minecraft dock. Okay, time to turn back over.
Let me ask an update then.
What?
Since The Office moved to Peacock, you abandoned The Office?
Haven't seen it one fucking second.
I was not watching The Office nearly as frequently as you, but I just refuse. I don't want to go to Peacock. I don't want Peacock for anything.
I don't want anything else for anything.
I will benefit NBC until they annoy me, and then I go, I remember what you guys did to Conan, you fucks.
Yeah, dude.
Immediately I'll flip, right like that.
I'm technically an NBC employee right now.
Oh, right. I should have said that
No,
because
I-
it's G4.
No, look at
Hey,
me.
hey, forget what you did to Conan, you fucks.
I will quit if I have to.
Dude, what if you do the G4 stuff and then Jay Leno takes your slot?
and he changes my character's name is Jerry XL and he just goes JXL. Fucking hell. Dude.
You're in the middle of doing it and he walks in front of you. Seen this? Hear about this?
Really?
Fucking GTA 5? GTA 6? Which one's getting announced?
Yeah, you can shoot people in that game.
You ever think about what Jay Leno said about Monica Lewinsky and you just go, what the fuck?
It's
How is
insane.
everyone cool with that?
It's crazy, dude. It was
What every late night person said about Monica Lewinsky.
oh,
What the fuck was that all about?
they just women equals bad, and that was the joke. And I was like, what? Oh, that people thought that was funny.
She was like, what, fucking 20?
Yeah.
And we're not memeing on Bill Clinton? That man is a walking corpse right now.
Yeah, what the fuck? How did he get off scot-free?
If I look at
Jay-free.
that man, I hear in my head.
Like a really weedy or reedy like pan flute or something.
Oh yeah. Do you have another pregunta?
Oh yeah. Also, I was gonna say, I think I already told Eddie this, because I do the work with G4. By the way, I don't know if I've ever talked about the G4 shit. I might have mentioned it on here. I'm doing stuff with G4 during their relaunch, and people are really chill over there, and I like working with them. So, but I've had to go a couple times and get some testing done, and I go to Universal Studios to get
That's cool.
the COVID
You see
testing.
the giant minion looking down on you?
He gives it to me.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah.
really big too, so that's got to be a hard one to swap.
He comes up and he has a big vial and he goes, and he's really big, so his voice is low. But dude, I was telling you before, I'm such a junkie for like Universal and theme parks and shit. So every time that I go and get the testing done, it is not at all far into the studio lot. It is on the perimeter of one of these sides or whatever. But every time I walk back outside and I go, probably just see if I could stroll onto the back lot over there.
Yeah, just stare at it every time.
I can't do it.
I will say, I don't know how frequently we've talked about this. We can cut this out if we don't want, but you will catch Gus and I at Universal very frequently.
Yep.
A lot of the times together. Like, I can see us just doing midday trips for no reason because we got the fucking pass, you know?
Yes.
Absolutely say a quick hello anytime you see us at Universal. If you see, I think I said this before, if you see us at Universal, we are having a great day.
Yes.
Absolutely say, oh! Those are my favorite when people come up and say something real quick, but especially I love, and I don't want this to be the norm because I like talking to everyone, but I love when we're both doing something, like someone's about to leave on the ride and they just go like, hey! I love that. It's so great. It makes me feel like a celebrity.
That's very nice. And not even reference this clip in your brain if you ever see us out there or most places really. Just be like, should I come up there? You have to go up
You
there.
have to, unless I would say, if you see me and Gus eating just us at a table, I'd say that's pretty fine. If you see us eating with a group, I'd say maybe wait until we get up.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
it.
do you understand the rules now, you fucking heathen piece
I feel like
of shit?
That's a fucking normal rule. Just let us finish our meal. That's it.
God damn, you fucking... Try to go outside. Can't even anymore. Eddie and I are too famous. We're wading through people.
Bro, why'd you turn it to that? I was just giving it a little...
One more. You ever see World War Z? It's pretty much what it's like every time where they're crawling up the building.
Gus and I are at Universal, and on the Harry Potter castle, it's just people.
It's out there. And we're trying to get on the ride, and we're up on a steeple, and we're just kicking. Get the fuck out of here, dude. We've somehow enlisted Hedwig to fight for us, and she's pecking people's eyes out.
That's exactly what we did.
That's what they let you in if you have the fast pass. They let you climb up there, and you can sick Hedwig on one person. I told you before, this is an old podcast one, but we got new people. One of the last times that I went to Universal pre-pandemic shit was with my buddies Ryan and Theo, and I totally fucking was standing right behind Simon Pegg. At Universal.
Right, yeah.
And that was like, what I don't understand is it was the week after Mission Impossible came out. And Simon Pegg thought, I'm going to go to Universal Studios.
What's he doing?
Which is that is like a Universal property. And, you know, if it's like The Mummy or whatever the fuck it's in there, it's like, this is the movie right now.
I can't remember. Was I there with you, but I wasn't with you to see him? Or did...
I don't think you were there with us. I don't think you were there that day.
Was it you and Sabrina there?
No, I think it was just me and Ryan and Theo. Maybe Sabrina was there. I don't fucking remember. But
the Ryan and Theo one, yeah, I stayed back. Yeah.
It was you weren't allowed because I was like, Simon Pegg's gonna be there. Don't fucking blow it for us.
Yeah. And anyway. I said, I know I blow it every time I go. It's nice to meet you, Nick Frost. Josh! Ooh, no!
Wow, your facial hair is good. That's some hot fuzz.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
what
like
Eddie
that.
Says. That's what he does. But I was literally standing right behind the guy, and you know, if you're standing behind a man and you can hear him speak, and you're 2 feet away from him, you can pretty clearly be like, that's that guy who I've seen. It's one of my favorite fucking people ever, Simon Pegg. And I went back to Ryan and Theo. I was like, dude, that's Simon Pegg. I didn't even bug him. I was like, he's there with his family. I'm not even fucking do it. And they didn't believe me. And I was like, why would I lie about that? We're at Universal. What do you think? I'm trying to entertain you guys? Hey, let's go see Waterworld now.
Was there never any update? Was there any confirmation from anybody?
I think that they slowly came back around later and were like, okay. But I was like, are you just doing this to appease me? Because you did not have my initial support, and now I hate you forever, guys.
Well, there you go. They'll never be forgiven.
No, I haven't forgiven them.
I just pulled that cord down.
Hey, what do you say we open a little bit of...
Mail! Yes. Did we even get to a second pregunta?
Have we not yet?
We'll just do more preguntas after the mail.
Well, this person says, how are you guys today at Shrimp1? Are you doing pretty good?
I'm doing better than I did the last couple of days, so that's good.
That's pretty good. There's 2 of them. Guys, we got the biggest piece of mail ever.
Yeah, I'll open the small one first, okay?
This comes to us from... This is from our friend Mike in Columbus, Ohio.
Wait, hold up on that one, because we don't want to follow it with the big one. Or we want the big one to follow the small one.
All right, this will take a while, so you get in there first.
Okay, this one will also take a while.
Is that an address inside the addressed envelope?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
This is from Caden. Oh man, it's so duct taped.
I got this here. You need it more than I.
Here you go.
Yours is like a package.
All right. Quick open on this bad boy. Oh great, the scissors are not doing good work on this.
Nice.
Okay, hold on.
What the fuck is this? Dude, this is huge. I can't pull it out till after that one's done, but this is huge. I have no idea what it is. What's that shit?
This is a 6 tri-hone sharpening system.
Dude, for sharpening the knives, you could.
Oh, we got a knife sharpener. Okay, hold on. Yo, is this a note? Here, you want to open this and I'll read the note?
Yeah, this is hilarious because I have multiple knives that are dull right now, and I almost bought one of these like a week ago.
Okay, for podcast. Thought you boys might need to keep your 1,000 knives sharp. Boys support boys with sharp knives. Also, by the way, quick update. Boys support boys. Anyone can be a boy. That is a term for everybody.
Yup.
Since a sharp knife be a safe knife. I have cut myself too many times with dull cutlery when slicing and dicing. I have this same whetstone at home and use it frequently. Love the podcast. Stay cool, boys. P.S. I am the guy in the blue jacket with no mustache. Is there a photo attached?
What if there wasn't? Just
it's a photo from the show.
Oh, let's go. Thanks for coming.
Yo, okay.
Yeah, this is great. This is a good fucking whetstone.
There you go.
Couple different hardnesses here and shit. What you're supposed to do, usually a lot of the time, this won't work because it's fucking scissors, but I'm going to close the blades up, is you get it wet. At the deer camp, we just spit on it, but it looks like
stone.
He looks like he included a little bit of oil here. You get it there, and then you put it at an angle, and you kind of just go.
And so this oil you can cook with?
Yeah, you should. You're encouraged to eat it. It says, "Please eat," should you feel the need.
Oh, really? Because I'm seeing caution: keep out of the reach of children.
Oh, they usually just keep that in there for like fucking morons, but you're allowed to eat them. Because the product's so popular that a lot of people want to buy it and eat it. So if they say don't eat, then fewer people will buy it, and then the demand is
That's
more.
The thing
evened
is,
out.
it doesn't say don't eat.
Yeah, because again, it's like it's kind of one of those like secret menu item things, you know, of like
Yeah,
you can actually
that's
eat
what I'm getting. It sounds tasty.
Yeah, I would probably down the whole bottle if I were you. So
Okay, I'll do that off camera.
just you, Eddie. I'm encouraging our viewers to not do that.
Oh well, I wouldn't have some without you. I don't want to be rude.
That's you can.
No, I think
skull
we'll
that
both
one.
have some. Honestly, maybe even it sounded so good. Like you've had it before. Maybe you should do it.
All right.
He's faking it, audio listeners. I'll just fucking bullshit.
Knife oil.
That's the most cartoony drink I've ever heard of.
You want to hear some knife sharpening ASMR?
That's not good for people. Stop doing that immediately.
It's good for me though.
Nobody wants to hear fucking scrape noise in their headphones, dude.
Wow, you should really watch what you're saying to the guy with the now even sharper knife.
It's a fucking scissors that you have.
You can split them up; it becomes 2 knives.
So you thought to assemble that on the table?
Yup.
And you heard the feedback?
Yes. I'm juggling a lot here. I'm a single mom practically, who I hate, but...
All right, let's see this big package.
Anyway, thanks for that fucking sharpener, though, because legitimately I was going to buy one. Very, very infrequently, Heaven comes in and says, here's something that you actually need right now in the mail.
And then we got it. That actually happens a lot of the time with some of the boys.
Yeah, we need a lot of stuff.
Okay. Gus is now pulling the giant package out of the big old box. Right now it's just styrofoam.
A lot of styrofoam.
I've not seen that shade of styrofoam before.
This looks like it's going to be cool as shit.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Okay?
It's a bit, I would say for audio listeners, it's standing up and it goes to Gus's waist. Oh, what are we looking at here?
Dude.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Holy shit, dude.
That's amazing!
Real wood. That America-made wood.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's spackled like the brick?
Dude, this is
Whoa.
fucking amazing. Holy shit.
This is cool as shit, dude.
This, we have to find a use for this.
We have to find a good spot. Wherever this may reside, it's going to be in the cool fucking spot.
And
dude.
especially, it's like if we get a real kind of studio office, this will absolutely be up for a design. We'll figure it out, dude. Holy shit.
Mike, thank you. This is some severely good craftsmanship, and you have given us an item that will be used and adored by Eddie and me for years. That's a fucking promise.
So yeah, really quick for the audio listeners, we got woodwork that is, I would say, I don't even know, what would you describe as the size for it?
I would
like
say it's
about a boogie board size.
Very boogie board size, about 2.5 feet by about 1.5 feet.
And
here.
it is carved to look like the brick blue background and the big G&E logo, and it even has the black stroke for the font that we have for it. This is expert. This is so fucking cool, dude.
S-tier stuff. Dude.
Oh my God, what a package. Who did that?
That's our boy Mike from Columbus, Ohio.
Mike from Columbus, Ohio. Fucking thank you. That's insane.
S-tier mail, dude. Thank you so much.
That's one of the best packages we've ever gotten.
Definitely
I was so, especially because it's just such a unique item too.
Wow, it looks so clean.
That is fucking great.
Oh my god. Anyway, that's fucking sweet.
Well, that's it for mail. I knew we had to open the small one first because I'm very happy for the whetstone, and you could take that bad boy home because you especially need it. But you don't want to follow that with a knife sharpener, even though it's a great package.
Excuse me. All right. So anyway, back to a couple more preguntas. At Almond DJ, I'm reading them hot off the presses. I hope these are good.
Okay.
It says, you and a collection of comedians are stuck on a desert island. You two will be the last one standing. Who is the last person that you two would eat?
Well, there's not. We don't have a list of people. That's not.
Eat everybody else.
This is not that great of a question.
Hot off the presses, you never know.
Sorry to the person who asked. You need to be more specific because it's like comedians. Who?
Who would I eat? I would not eat Dave Chappelle. I'd feel too intimidated.
No.
I say, you can eat me.
I think
Mr.
Dave
Chappelle.
could kill us.
Dave would probably fucking beat it. The thing is, he's almost 50 and he's smoked, but he's ripped.
Yeah, that's the thing. He got ripped, so Dave would beat the shit out of us.
Oh, man.
How tall is Dave Chappelle?
I don't know. I feel like he's fucking tall as shit.
He seems like it.
I bet he's at least 6'2". Let's ask Mr. Google.
I feel like he wouldn't be more than that.
How tall is Dave Chappelle?
My guess is 6 foot flat.
Dave Chappelle is 6 feet tall.
There you go. I can clock him. I can clock him from a mile away or a TV screen.
Clock another one. How tall you think Eddie Murphy is?
500 feet.
So
500 feet. I said I could clock him. I've seen him in many things. I've seen him in Dr. Dolittle for 1. I've seen him in Daddy Daycare for 2. I've seen him as a donkey in Shrek. That's much harder to clock the height for. I've seen him in Beverly Hills Cop. I have seen him in another Eddie Murphy movie. 500 feet.
You think he's
500 feet, 502 with some change.
Now I'm trying to figure out how you kind of got to this, like, obviously asinine metric. Is it because you saw the really big head from the Meet Dave promotional photos?
So that was a movie. Meet Dave was a movie. That's not.
Yeah, well, first of all, his name isn't even Dave, and that was, so I feel like that right there should have been.
Because it was, just let's get this straight. It was a little Eddie Murphy's inside of a big Eddie Murphy, correct?
I don't know, but I just know that the head was really big.
Because what I was thinking was the little Eddie Murphy was regular size Eddie Murphy, and then there was a 500-foot Eddie Murphy that was walking around. And you're telling me that's not true?
That is, yeah, yep.
Oh, okay. Well then, 400 feet maybe. You're reacting like I'm off. Can you just at least ask Google so we can figure it out?
Okay, here. Let me just
look it up. Just say it out loud.
Okay, I'm just trying to Google it really quick.
Yeah, no, go for it. Sure, you'll find the answer. It'll say, Siri will go, Eddie Murphy is 500 feet tall, or you don't have an iPhone, so whatever the fucking voice is.
No, I get you. Just trying to fucking figure it out here.
It seems like a really easy Google.
I'm on Bing, so it's a pull start.
Probably the same amount of pull start. Just look it up.
Okay.
How could this take you so long?
I'm trying to find the thing.
I'm
going to eddymurphy.org.
Why wouldn't you just Google Eddie Murphy height? Gus?
Yep, what's going on?
What's happening, buddy?
Here we go. All right, Google. Okay. How tall is Eddie Murphy?
400 feet.
400 feet. There you go. I clocked it. I adjusted and I clocked it. And so what I think is great is you typing in a text to speech took so long.
So I was gonna ask, was that worth the amount of time?
No, it wasn't. If it was fast, it would have been great. But I was like, dude, you're hanging me out to dry.
Google fucked me so hard because I was like, what's the quickest way to get Google to spit back 400 feet to me?
Were you doing translate English to English?
And I was trying to do that, but I typed in the phrase translate this 400 feet from English to English, and then it hit me with the list of ads. It didn't give me the bolded one, so I was like, fuck, and then I accidentally clicked on one of them and it took forever to load.
Google's out here ruining our bits.
Google, it's like we try to be at the cutting edge of comedy, and you just come and fuck us.
Come on, Google.
Why? Okay, here, I got one. Oh, okay, Google, what?
Did it not go off? I have one here. Which means it's listening to what we're saying.
Oh, okay. I'll call it. Okay, Google. How stupid is Google?
Very stupid.
Wow. Whoa! You got him.
Yeah.
We got Google.
Hold on. Is this real?
Yes.
Okay.
That's confirmed. You can't lie about that.
I wish that you could just have like unlimited follow-up questions though.
Oh, like having just Google's voice say a bunch of things that you had.
Yeah, like it tells you something and then you just go like, well, why? It's like a little. They have it in the little kid mode where they just keep going, well, why, and they got about 10 other answers down there.
You ever like thank one of those for the answer and you're like, why did I say that?
Do they ever respond to you?
Yeah.
What?
Sometimes I'll do that, and I'll just go, "What am I doing?"
That's
I'm
cool,
talking to a robot.
I like that, dude.
But
Feels like her.
You got. Wait, so you're gonna fall in love with your Google?
Yeah, just the simple responses or whatever.
I feel like her. I love in the movie her the kind of style everyone has is that very like 70s look, and I feel like we've had some looks that are kind of returning that way in a bit. I mean, mustaches are back.
I do like that.
I mean, we got that. We got real lucky there.
Yeah, dude.
Mustaches got back into style, and it was just like, oh, cool. Okay.
We were ahead of it.
You were ahead of it way earlier than me.
I was I was like, it was at the early 2017.
I did not know I could grow a mustache. And then, with a lot of facial hair experimentation, at one point I was like, wait, there's a mustache here. And then I didn't know how to style it for a while. I was like pushing it to the side. Just got to trim that bad boy.
Buzz it on back, baby. You know how it is.
I kind of want an R&B song.
Buzz it on back, parentheses. You know how it is. I want to ask Google to tell us a joke quick before the next pregunta, because sometimes they'll tell you jokes.
Okay.
Okay, Google. Tell me a joke.
Why did the Scarecrow get promoted? She was outstanding.
So they're telling two jokes. I have
Yours has the fucking...
Hey, that's just my Google. My Google has a drum set. I don't know if you guys heard. The Google. My Google followed up with a ba-dum-tss.
Google, get drums.
It's just going to buy you a drum set.
Show up my door
Buying $1,000 drum set. No.
No. Have you made any stupid purchases lately online? Any Instagram ads?
No, I still don't. I've only bought like one shirt off an Instagram ad because I really liked the shirt a lot. Or it was a sweatshirt that I had. But I haven't really. I don't know if other than like wasting some money on food, if I've been making any purchases lately.
I bought a beer sign online, but other than that, I've been
like a neon bar sign. But
Yeah.
You're making like a garage bar.
I
so
am
that
doing
works.
that. Yeah, it makes sense. I also bought about 50 spider and small insect poison traps.
Okay.
Because 2 days ago, Sabrina and I crashed on the couch because we were staying up late watching How I Met Your Mother. And I woke up in the morning and I felt a little thing on my arm, and I looked over and it was like a big black spider.
Ooh, how big?
So-
How big we talking?
Not huge, but anything it was like an inch.
That's big enough to freak you out if it's on you.
Because it's one of those things where you're like, I think I feel something. There's never anything when I think, oh, there's a fucking,
Yep.
like one of the things, you know?
The absolute freak out.
Nightmare, dude.
Wait, so did Sabrina wake up to you freaking out over a spider?
She had woken up 3 hours prior because it was 10 a.m.
Ah, okay.
But she heard me go,
Did you get that spray that I have?
no. Well, oh, you were telling me about the ant genocide before. Yeah.
I don't like advertising. I'll show you.
We've gotten so much airtime for this poison.
I will show you it, and I don't want to advertise it, but
Good.
yeah, dude, it's a miracle work.
I fucking love that, dude. I need to just get some of that shit that I can just go spray, forget, dude.
I'm dreading though the next time it gets super hot again. That's when the ants come through this building. I'll have to do it all over again. I'll have to massacre a bunch of ants.
Damn,
I don't
like
want them here, but there's so many of them that because it's the whole building.
Yeah.
And so if I don't block them off from this apartment, then they made a line of people that I mentioned it before, but people who have seen like content of you and I shooting stuff here, especially in sketches of yours.
Mm-hmm.
The apartment has pretty long straightaway, and they went from around where the hallway is to the kitchen counter into the snack area, and I gotta block that. I have to. What else am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You never know.
You never know. And the thing that made me feel better is I bet they're all Woody Allen ants from Ants, and I don't care.
You just hear a bunch of little griping. Ouchies. It's a little
If they're
neurotic.
Bugs Life ants, maybe I'll feel bad. If they're Woody Allen ants from ants, I don't give a shit.
I bet they're just a bunch of Kevin Spacey hornets over there.
You got another pregunta?
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking too, by the way, is I often forget how fucking long of a straightaway that there is in here.
Yeah, you can do a real sprint. That's what you did in the knife video.
I did a fucking sprint. By the way, I keep trying to upload videos to TikTok. Their fucking community guidelines are the shittiest shit ever.
I posted. So, okay, there's this guy
Yep.
who was, we all know the kind of breed since Musical.ly started of the Instagram, Musical.ly, TikTok kind of fuckboy guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys who make a career out of like trying to be hot, but then we all clown on them because no adult would be into that. No adult is interested in that type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
So when you boil down to it, and this is what I said in my TikTok, because we clown it for that reason, that is an adult man trying to appear hot for underage teens.
Yep.
He's trying to appear hot to kids.
Yep.
And that's fucking weird. And so all those guys that, you know, they'll get so like all those fucking TikTok dudes that are like, man, people like girls think I'm so hot. They're all kids. They're all kids.
So
all of them. And so the thing is, maybe one or two are adults, you know, but like with that, I just pointed that out in a TikTok. My TikTok got taken down for harassment and bullying.
What the fuck, dude?
And then I appealed it, denied, and it's still fucking banned. The second that TikTok started to gain traction, boom, gone.
I have had at least 5 TikToks deleted, and I've lost every appeal. And it's for they're such fucking weenies, dude.
They make YouTube look like it's an absolute free for all, and you can say whatever you want. You know, like, well, also with YouTube, I haven't really had any problems like that ever.
Dude, YouTube, it's gotta give praise where praise is due.
I'm sure people are going to follow up with a million examples of a YouTuber they like that has been silenced for it, but it's like
Probably.
we have not ran into that many problems with our speech, at least.
Yes, the YouTube, what is allowed on YouTube, it seems to be some of the most fair and also like just chill rules since I've been on the platform right now.
There are a lot of especially the fucked up LGBTQ plus stuff.
Yes, that's
that's
fucked.
Extremely fucked.
Very fucked.
And what is going on with that? Also, I'm not an expert enough to talk about it, so I don't want to like.
I mean, I can say what I know, but it might be very old information.
Okay.
And so please, I encourage you to go check out more up-to-date information. But I had heard at the time that a lot of like content that was like LGBTQ plus centered was getting like outsourced to like countries that did not have as progressive like general rights as we do here for like that community. And individuals over there were making the decision to demonetize it over there, perhaps conflating some personal beliefs with, you know, the fucking judgment from like this perspective, because there's tens of thousands of employees that are directly handling like content moderation stuff like that.
I saw some about it today. That's why I was pulling my phone up from Sarah Schauer, which we absolutely need to have on the podcast.
Yes.
I will message Sarah today about it. But yeah, she said multiple creators, including me, keep saying that their videos keep getting taken down / suppressed if they say, quote, lesbian. And so it's just like, that's already.
Really?
Yeah. So that's one thing that's a real fucked problem, which I guess I don't know what TikTok's thing is with that, but it like all I know is, so I guess for that context, YouTube doesn't do that well. So I guess, I don't know. The thing is, it doesn't seem like for anything that you say that is critical of something, YouTube swoops in and goes like, oh, that's full bull. And I know they changed their shit to like harassment for that, but I have not felt the effects of that at all.
No, yeah, and there are those disappointing areas and stuff too of like specific content stuff. The reason that I felt the need to even praise was that they're getting so specific when you like kind of self-rate your video and stuff now, where they're saying like, hey, here's some direct examples. Like you can start saying like fuck a lot earlier and shit. Like they will say like the F word, shit, damn, bitch, and stuff.
That? Okay.
Yeah, and like truthfully, I've had a bunch of videos where I'm saying like fuck in the first 30 seconds and stuff. I've probably not been demonetized in at least 8 months.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, it just seems like so chill. Like,
yeah,
right
compared
now.
to at least posting to TikTok, it's like community guideline shit on like anything you post right
Dude,
away.
on
But
the
I do want
dumbest
to
shit.
I do want to rescind my praise for YouTube for it because I started thinking of examples and I was like, "Oh no, they're not that great."
You're not our friends.
None of these social medias are our friends. I wouldn't die for any of you except for
Mr. Guitar Man.
He's a social media app.
Is he?
No,
He better be.
What just happened here?
YouTube. I'm in there.
Conversationally, what just happened?
Yeah, YouTube. I wouldn't die for Because you're talking YouTube.
I was talking social media
and
apps.
I was like, I'm thinking about YouTube. That sounds Mystery Guitar Man.
And then I said, is he a social media app? And you responded to me, is he?
Well, because
Which
I didn't know you were.
the-
Oh no, I didn't know you were in the app game. I was in the YouTube game.
Okay.
We got an Interstate I-95 and the 405. They're not even remotely close. Here they are. I was gonna say though, my final thought on TikTok shit. Most of my stuff is removed because of not harassment or bullying stuff, but it's like violence or shit like that. But it's
like dumb comedy violence shit.
It's stuff like I put up the "There's No Fucking Milk in the House" parody song, and it got 5 million views, and it was taken down the next day because for a fraction of a shot, I was holding one of the small knives that we had.
Just holding a knife?
Holding it, not brandishing it. I just looked at the camera. I was holding it.
So can you not have content on TikTok if you're like somebody who's like has a knife collection?
No, the weapon shit is through the roof ridiculous. I can't have a knife visible in any frame of video. I've tried it. I've had videos taken down. I Eat Cigarettes got taken down.
That one I understand.
That one I also understand.
Because kids might find that one.
But I am the one eating the cigarettes.
Right, but you're chewing.
But it's stuff like that where it's almost, so then it's like, well, cool, I can't put my shotgun video up there. I can't put the like friend who has a knife stuff up there.
Right.
Like, it's any of that goddamn shit. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's really bizarre. I don't even know how the fuck their algorithm flags that shit so fast.
It has to be individuals because
Yeah.
I've had times where I'll put a video up and it's like my TikToks aren't going fucking gangbusters out the gates and shit. Like there'll be times where there's 10,000 or fewer views and they'll be taken down within the hour.
Yeah, that's what made me mad about mine too, where it's like, who's fucking defending this this grown man who's trying to make hot content for teens? Like, you fucking weirdos. Like, who saw that and went like, we have to defend him, dude? There's these group. I keep seeing them get clowned out, but there's these group of guys that will like, they think like talking in a scratchy voice. Like, it's like, dude,
Really?
You gotta realize if you're clicking record. This is my advice to anybody. If you're clicking record on a camera and your plan is to seem cool or to seem hot, people can tell. Like, that's my advice for anyone. If you're ever clicking record and you're like I want to seem cool as hell here, people will get that feeling of you wanting to seem cool more than you being cool.
Yeah.
And just a little guide to the internet, just so everybody knows.
And it works for everybody. I am attracted to women, and I think that when I see a lady do that too, if like she's
Seeming cool
for like a TikTok or something, I'm like, I'm hyper aware of the fact that you're performing right now.
You know
more
what makes
than
me
anything.
so mad on TikTok?
What's that?
And this was the same thing on Vine. People making TikToks while they're driving on the road.
All the time.
And those don't get fucking banned ever. What the fuck is that all about, dude?
That's more weapon than my fucking pocket knife.
All the time I will see people. I saw a fucking TikTok of a dude who hydroplaned on the road. And he ended up doing a full spin and then was fine. Then started speeding again. Everyone was talking about how he was speeding after slipping out and not pulling off to the side.
Yeah.
But he's talking and looking at the camera the whole time. If you are driving, if you have your hand on the wheel and your foot on the gas, why are you recording yourself and looking at the camera? Hey guys, I was just thinking, you should be thinking about the fucking road. What are you doing? It's so weird.
But Eddie, they're so freaking random that they need people to hear their thoughts.
That's true. A lot of times I'm driving and I'm so random and I'm like, where's my fucking phone? Oh no, I put it out of reach. I'm being so random right now, and if I didn't catch this, then no one will get to see how random I am.
That's why I started hiring a little old man to follow me around, and I just say, Raul, I'm feeling really freaking random right now. His name's Raul.
Yeah, I know. I saw he's really old, and when you had the bonfire, you made him chop the wood, and you could just hear him in the garage going, my bones, the whole time.
And I said, Raul, don't chop them with your bones. I got you a splitting maul that you can use.
No, my bones, they hurt, my bones.
I know, and I said, I've been giving you calcium supplements, Raul. You have to take those.
That's not food. That's not food. You can't give me calcium supplements. That's not food.
Grain and oil. You could have packed them together and eaten them in the food so that it doesn't even...
Grain and oil.
Yeah, you need some... The grain itself won't adhere together, so you need some...
That's, I think, how cereal's made. You dump a bunch of oil out.
Oh,
with the
Raul
grains.
makes that too? All right, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Whatever.
That's fine.